time now for the game preview presented by Ticketmaster here with head coach Kevin Stefanski. Big win, season opener and home opener. How did it feel to walk out of that one with a victory?
Oh, it was outstanding. I mentioned it after the game. The crowd was incredible. No surprise here, but just to feel their energy from the first play to the last was incredible.
It was a divisional rival. We'll get to the next one coming up, but how big is that to not only win week one in that opener, but to do it against somebody you have to play twice a year?
Yeah, it's something we talk a lot about, Cam. Our schedule's unique this season, and seeing our entire division through the first 4 weeks of the season. Nobody else can say that. So they're all tough. They're all tough games, including the one we got coming up this week. That's just what our division is like. But those games do mean something, especially when you're at home.
It's a tough test for the defense. They seem to ace it. What did you see out of them that you really liked?
A lot. Speaking of that first play again, to be able to affect the quarterback on the first play of the game, I thought really set the tone for us as a team and certainly as a defense. Really, there was a lot to like. I don't know if we have enough time to go through every single player, but it was a good start. And Coach Schwartz and the defensive staff have reminded our defense that every week presents a new challenge. But it was a good start.
We talked about the weather. It was kind of weird. It wasn't rain. It was that weird mist. We talked about how that impacted offenses on both sides, but were you able to see enough from Deshaun Watson in the offense that was promising through all those weather conditions?
Without a doubt, to be able to put up the yards we put up in some tough conditions. And again, it was hard to even describe because we didn't think it was going to rain, first of all. And then it was just that mist throughout. So it certainly affected our center quarterback exchange. It affected, we lost the ball on a fumble. But to be able to fight through it and gain some yards via the ground, gain some yards via the air, I thought really was a good testament to our guys that every week you might have to win a different way. You just never know in this league. So it was good to see the guys adjust.
All right, you're turning to week 2, another divisional rival. That weird schedule, but now it's the Pittsburgh Steelers primetime lights. How are you approaching this week of practice?
Same as last week. And that's really, we focus on the work week. We focus on the work. We don't wait to get to the stadium on Sunday or Monday. And start thinking about how you're going to play that game. We're really doing that here in Berea. And I've really liked how the guys have responded. Once that first game's over with, you get rid of it, win, lose, or draw, and you're on to the next one. And I've liked the preparation so far.
Steelers offense, what makes them such a threat?
A bunch of different reasons. They can run it. They can really pound it. They have guys on the perimeter that can make plays, as we know. And then they have a very unique offense in terms of what they do pre-snap. So there's a lot of movement, a lot of shifts, a lot of jet sweeps and those type of things. So it really is a unique challenge. That's why out here on these practice fields, we work very hard to understand what that offense is trying to do when they move all those guys.
Every NFL team has a weapon of some sort in all of the positions on the roster, but not everybody has a guy like TJ Watt. How do you prepare for that, especially when you have rookie DeJuan Jones coming in there and trying to take on that challenge?
It is a challenge, and he's a great player, somebody that we have a lot of respect for, having gone up against him. It's never one person's job. It can be the quarterback getting the ball out on time. It can be how we use our protection, all those type of things. Really, when you're playing a player of TJ's caliber, of this defense, you really need 11 guys on the same page. We as coaches need to do a good job in terms of letting our guys go execute, really.
I know you guys take it 1 week at a time. Every opponent is just your opponent, but you've been here for a few years. Do you feel the magnitude of these divisional rivalry games, especially the one in Pittsburgh against the Steelers?
Without a doubt you do, and I think that's the beauty of our division. Having the Steelers down the road a couple hours, I think also is fun because you have a lot of families that are, have cousins, and this becomes the rivalry game where you're talking about this one over dinner. So we understand how important this one is. We understand this rivalry, which is a storied rivalry. We're excited about it.
All right, another challenge, primetime lights. Any added pressure there or just business as usual?
Yeah, that's really what we do. We narrow our focus and we don't really get caught up in when the game's played, where it's played, those type of things. We really focus on doing our job and we get to do it on Monday Night Football. We love the challenge of that. We love what that means, but we really have to just focus on our job.
All right, thanks so much, Coach. Good luck on Monday.
Thanks, Cam.